In 2005, I had the opportunity to travel on the Middle East Travel Seminar. There were two groups comprised of 15 seminarians each, and then 5 laity, Jewish and Christian, including Catholic and Protestant members. And each of our groups had a different scholar. Both an archaeologist and a biblical scholar in one, Max and Steve. And then in each of the countries that we went to, we also had local tour guides who helped us understand the history and the politics and the religions of those areas. We were in Syria and Lebanon, Jordan, the Sinai Peninsula of Egypt, Israel, Palestine, and then Greece. And those two groups functioned very differently based on their leaders. We were traveling separately, but in any location where we had 2 nights, we had 1 night of overlap, and we would visit with the other group and hear about what they had done or their stories or different things. We were about 2 weeks into the trip when we were in Jerusalem, and we were sitting down to dinner, all 40 of us together, and their group was talking about how when they went to the different archaeological sites, they would read the scripture, they would have a time of devotion, they might do some singing, and our group was pretty jealous. We didn't do those things. And so we asked our leader, and he basically said, well, you could have taken initiative at any point in time. Which was true, that was true, but it would have been really helpful if at the beginning of our time together, somebody had said, you know, some groups along the years that had been going on for like 20 years, over time, some groups read the scriptures or they do a devotional or they sing some songs. If that's what you want to do, then you need to take the initiative. You need to take ownership of making those opportunities to happen. It would have been nice if somebody had just done some permission giving and direction so that we could have made those choices a little bit more intentionally. So I say that to say this. Sometimes in the church, pastors like me assume that people who want to participate in ministry will just say, hey, can I help? I've got an idea. I want to do this thing. That's kind of my personality, so I assume that other people might do the same, but the truth is lots of us want to be asked individually and directly. We're waiting for the permission giving. So this is me, your pastor, saying, you have my permission. If you have an idea for ministry, if you want to participate, if you see a need, say so. Let us know. Talk to me, talk to one of our staff members, talk to one of our church council members. We would be glad to empower you and utilize you in ministry. Now, it doesn't mean like go run out and spend $300 and say, I had this idea, so I spent this money and now the church needs to pay me back. That's not quite how that works. But yes, tell us your idea. Give us your ideas, your dreams, your wants, the needs you see. Help us to meet people. We want to use you in your gifts so that we can have an even greater impact on our community. And I want you to know from here on out, if you didn't know before, that I want you to just come and tell me. Don't wait for somebody to ask. We try and ask often, but sometimes we just need you to volunteer. So, if you see a need, if you want to use your gifts, if you say, I have no idea how these things go together, but God's telling me I need to share it with somebody, come and tell us, prompt us, and we will find a way for you to be in service and ministry at FUMC and in our broader community. Take care, friends.